Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Cool FM Live broadcast of Cochise County Sports. Tonight, you're rocking with Dave and Paul, and we have Cochise County basketball. Game 2 of our doubleheader here in Bisbee, Arizona sees the Benson Varsity Boys Bobcats take on the BISBEE Pumas. Dave, recapping what we just saw, Kaylee Taylor, 1 point short of 1,000.
999. Of course, that's the Paul and Dave luck that we get over here. But we with the last game, wasn't a really close affair. The Lady Bobcats took care of business fairly easily against Lady Pumas. That's not going to be the case here tonight.
No.
This game is going down to the wire.
Dave Davies alongside Paul Corder. Let's talk about these teams. We got the Benson Bobcats, a tough early start to the season. We talked to Coach Montillo. They have to schedule really hard teams because nobody wants to play them, but now starting to bring it on during the region play.
Yeah, Benson, again, they're 500 according to AIA. They had a lot of tournament losses. Like I said, he's trying to get Valley Union and St. David and Patagonia to play him. They won't, so they're playing 3A schools. So Benson Bobcats are playing up right now. The BISBEE Pumas are coming off that win in the McHale Center on Monday. So you know they're feeling really good about themselves right now.
I'll tell you one person that was just as sentimental about that as you were was head coach Mike Hernandez. And he even said, he goes, I didn't even think about it, but I was a little disappointed in myself wearing a hat in that arena. Hey, again, to me, I'm a Missouri fan, so if I was going to the Mizzou arena, yeah, I'd probably have the same thing. But he said he really appreciated the way you dressed up and the way you did it justice. He said we did a great job. That McHale Center trip, absolutely beautiful for us. And also these Pumas, like you said, Dave, victorious in the McHale Center. The home of the Wildcats.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing bigger than that.
Bad seat in the house.
Yeah, no, if you're on the West Coast, that is the mecca of basketball. So congratulate the BISBEE Pumas coming off that big win. They're feeling good. We're going to have ourselves a heck of a ball game here tonight.
Great basketball analytics. We brought you there. We just wanted to talk about the McHale Center a little bit, but we're going to jump around. I mean, they know who it is. Dominic Villa for the Benson Bobcats. It's Sebastian Lopez for the BISBEE Pumas. Which superstar is going to get their team lifted up, and who's going to help them? Who's going to be that player that comes up that we didn't expect, that happens all the time to shine here? Dave, I'm actually going to ask you that. Who's going to be the surprise player in this game?
Well, again, I'm looking at Hunter Wright really stepped up his offensive game in the McHale Center. I just fixed that, but it's all good.
I got to go this way.
And again, the team I mean, I know you want to be another player, but the team goes through Dominic Villa. And so, you know, if this team goes as Dominic Villa goes, if he gets hot, the Benson Bobcats are going to do really well tonight.
Keep an eye on Dawson Judd and Harley Van Wormer for the Benson Bobcats, who always get rebounds. We're going to get it behind the camera, folks, and we're going to start reading off some of the people that make this broadcast possible. As always, thank you to Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community.
Also, thank you to Allo Fiber, your new home team for phone, television, and internet. Go to allofiber.com to learn the difference.
Thank you as well to the Ed Morse Automotive Group, formerly Lawely Automotive. You can drive in today and experience the difference.
Thank you to Ginger's Title Services, Sierra Vista. They have written and road testing available, and they're open 9 to 2 on Saturdays, so skip the DMV.
Sounds like a good idea. Also, thank you to Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care to all of Santa Cruz and Cochise County. Call them today at 520-685-1035.
Thanks to Grasshopper for landscaping quality from the ground up. You can give them a call, 520-456-8945.
We're going to get the introductions and the national anthem sung by Principal John Watts. I did go over there, David said, call Amy over for the harmony. He said he thought about it. We'll see. I don't think they have 2 microphones.
They can sing it to the same mic.
What is this, karaoke night or something? I'm just kidding. First, we're going to go ahead and get the Benson Bobcats starters introduced.
I don't know if you folks can hear Principal Watts clearly, so I will go ahead and assist him for the stream. First one's going to be sophomore Luke Chapman. We got our eye on him. He's been looking really good. There he is, number 4, Dominic Villa. Back-to-back interviews 2 weeks ago on Cool FM. That's going to be number 10, Mason McIntyre, making his way to the starting lineup. Number 11, Harley Van Wormer. And number 12, the quarterback, the small forward, Dawson Judd. Number 3, he's here, he's there, he's every freaking where, Sebastian Lopez. Number 4, the Hunter, Hunter Wright. Numero 5, Eduardo Andrade. Number 11, the Cisco kid, Cisco Covey, making a start tonight. And I'm talking about a player to watch out for. Number 30, Luis Ramirez. If he gets hot, the BISBEE Pumas are tough to beat. All right, basketball action is about to get underway. Before it does, I'd like to thank Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, putting the boot on bugs for the last 15 years.
Also, thank you to the Sherry Ultimate Long Realty. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at 717-599-2439.
Thank you to the Copper Queen Community Hospital. Please make an appointment with a physical therapy doctor today at any one of their clinics located in Bisbee, Hereford, and Douglas, providing the highest level of patient care.
And finally, thank you to Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963. We are ready to go here.
Seamless. What? I said it was seamless. We finished the ads right at the tip off. Already a lot of people joining us on Live tonight. Let's have some fun. This game's going down to the wire.
Sebastian Lopez against Mason McIntyre. Interesting. McIntyre taking the tip when you got Harley Van Warmer and Dawson Judd. But I'll tell you who knows his team better than me, and that's Coach Montillo from the BENSON Bobcats.
Absolutely.
Lopez will win the tip, and that's going to be that's over and back.
Right away.
I thought so. Eddie Andrade right away turning the ball over for the BISBEE Pumas.
He got a wry smile about it, but Coach Martinez wasn't thrilled. Hernandez, excuse me. Excuse me, Coach Hernandez.
We're going to have a stoppage
allowed
to play.
One grandpa moment of broadcast.
I just told you Mike Hernandez saved your praises. In this
no, I know.
Kidding.
It was a senior moment.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't give you stick for that, the way I butcher names. Dominic Villa with the ball for the BENSON Bobcats. Villa, he's going to drive to the elbow. Gets it over to Dawson Judd. Early three-pointer for the Bobcats, in and out. Dominic Villa, the shortest man on the court, gets the rebound. Ball will be dribbled off of Dominic Villa and going back to the BISBEE Pumas.
Well, let's not take away the effort from number 4, the point guard, getting in there for an offensive rebound.
We got comments. I missed them. Kid Hutchinson in the chat says, go Pumas. Thomas Villa says, let's go Benson. Let's go Dominic Villa.
Again, Dominic Villa, the point guard, getting in there for offensive rebounds. That's the kind of effort that wins you basketball games.
Eddie Andrade with the ball, gets it over to the elbow to Sebastian Lopez. Hunter Wright with the ball. You said the second scoring threat for the BISBEE Pumas. Andrade over to Lopez.
2-3 zone to start out the game.
Hunter Wright, he's going to dribble this one around the perimeter. Pumas looking for an entry pass. Benson never going to make it easy for you. Luis Ramirez, he's going to throw up the floater. That's going to be a rebound to Dawson Judd.
I was talking with Gabe Lopez about, off camera about the BISBEE Pumas, and he said they just have a lot of trouble with zone defense. They have trouble finding their shots.
Especially Benson. We know they play good defense. Dawson Judd, his second attempt. That one's in and out. Dawson Judd hit every part of this rim tonight. Nothing's dropped for him.
It was a great screen by Van Warmer on Lopez to set up the shot in the first place. I was going to commend it on him, but he missed the shot.
Hunter Wright with the ball over to Sebastian. Sebastian gets a step, drops into the paint. Thinks better of it over to Andrade, and that's going to be miscommunication. Now another turnover for the Pumas.
And again, talking with the BISBEE Pumas, they're notoriously slow starters. We interviewed them after the game at the McHale Center. They're notoriously slow starters.
Good screen from McIntyre. Gets Villa free. Villa gets into the paint. Over to Dawson Judd. Judd back inside Harley Van Warmer. Out to Villa. Man-to-man defense for the Pumas. A cutting Mason McIntyre contact, and he's going to go to the line for two.
Good call, just a late call. That is Captain Late call over there, but it was the right call. But yeah, Villa against Hunter Wright is definitely going to be your matchup to watch tonight. Number 4 against number 4. But Mason McIntyre finding his way into the starting lineup, I'm assuming it's because all those huge defensive plays that he makes to win games. He had the block on Caden Hooper to win that game.
First one up and no good.
Still nothing. 6:16 on the clock here in the first quarter in Bisbee, Arizona, the land of Danny's and Dreamers.
McIntyre. No good with the second one. Sebastian Lopez with the rebound. He's going to try to dribble through everybody. Lopez trying to take everyone on. He's going to be fouled. Not a bad foul for the Benson Bobcats. It looked like Lopez was getting under control, and it's not fair to be that size and that fast, Dave.
He was surrounded by Bobcats as weaving through him like Lionel Messi. One team foul each to open this game.
Hunter Wright with the ball now for the Pumas. Ramirez shows. He's going to dribble it around. Andrade, he's going to pop the three ball. That looks good from here, a little short. Luis Ramirez with the rebound, trying to feed it into Lopez.
Go up with that, Ramirez.
Yeah, you got to be a little more selfish on that.
You got to just go up with that one. Trying to pass the ball, a bounce pass through traffic. Only John Stockton gets that ball through there.
Ball will stay with the Pumas. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live. Don't forget to like the page. Also, drop a comment while you're here. Get a shout-out from Cool FM.
Yeah, just like Tomas Villa just did.
Andrade, he's going to dribble to the inside. No good. Free throw line jumper. That's going to be Luke Chapman, who you just said checked in the ballgame. Luke Chapman in the ballgame gets a rebound for the Benson Bobcats. Dominic Villa, he's going to get a step. He's in the paint. That's a jumper for Villa. That's up and good. Clarissa Sotelo in the chat says, let's go Pumas.
Let's go Pumas, she said. But Dominic Villa with a beautiful little 12-foot jumper there. Nothing but net to open the game.
Dominic Villa does everything textbook as Hunter Wright gets it over to Ramirez. Luis Ramirez for three. The answer, no good. That's going to be Harley Van Warmer with the rebound. He gets it up to Villa. Dominic Villa, the three-pointer for 5 early points. Dominic Villa, 5-0 Bobcats.
I said they go as Dominic Villa goes, and that's 5-0. I mean, Harley Van Warmer just gets no credit for what he does for the Benson Bobcats. Except
Hunter Wright to answer for three, up and good, and here we are, as always happens. A couple jabs, Dave, and then the three-pointers start flying. That ball's going to be turned over. Miscommunication from Judd and via Bisbee. A chance to tie or take the lead.
Yeah, that was jab. All of a sudden, right hook followed by a left counter, and bang, bang. Three-pointers flying all over the gym. Hunter Wright's confidence level is growing as this season goes on, just like that.
Hunter Wright, top of the key. That's going to be off to the right. Long rebound. Ramirez tries to save it. Good job boxing out by Mason McIntyre. An old soccer trick when you're dribbling down to the corner.
Yeah, well, nice save there by Coach Mattia to save Luis Ramirez's life because he was flying out of bounds.
We got Audrey Chapman and Mary Jimenez saying, go Bobcats. Dominic Villa, great pass on the inside. Van Warmer not able to finish at the rim. Sebastian Lopez wants to go quickly in transition. Lopez up and no good. Harley Van Warmer, the rebound. That's a good job by the Cisco kid to tie it up. Jump ball going back to the Bobcats.
Yeah, it was. Harley Van Warmer was all over that rebound. Cisco kid ended up drawing the jump ball, just changing the possession arrow. The little things. Full court press by the Pumas.
Chapman with the ball. He's going to beat his man down the wing. That one's going to be turned over. Sebastian Lopez. Lopez tried to dunk it, lays it up and in. 5-5 your score.
He's going to get it, baby. We got a couple more games left.
They're down 2. He kind of needed the points. Don't need to mess on that one. Dominic Villa with the ball. He's got 2 on him. Good job beating it. Dawson Judd over to Luke Chapman. Corner 3. No good from Chapman. Hunter Wright with the rebound for the BISBEE Pumas. Their chance to take their first lead of the ball game.
Yeah, this is such a tightly contested game right now. Both these teams are so evenly matched.
Andrade into Luis Ramirez. He needs to put that one up. Sebastian Lopez now. He's got Villa. Ramirez, three-pointer from the elbow. That's going to be off.
He's shooting a little too fast. You got to set your feet and just shoot your comfortable shot.
Mason McIntyre bringing the ball up. Gets it into Van Warmer. Van Warmer was calling for that one early. Late pass and a good job there by Chave to knock that one away. We got mass substitutions coming in for the Bobcats. I know 13 is Jason Santo for sure. We have number 14, Kellen Deskins coming in.
Yeah, Ruben Navarro as well.
And number 1, Ruben Navarro. So Van Warmer sits down, Mason McIntyre sits down, and I believe Luke Chapman sits down. Oh, they work it open. Jason Santos, soft touch. 7-5 Bobcats on top.
Jason Santos had some big games for the Benson Bobcats this year. Number 13, the sharpshooter. He's the opposite of Luis Ramirez for BISBEE.
Andrade, corner three. That's up and good. Andre Andrade rips the net open.
That thing almost touched the ceiling.
That ball's going to be knocked away, but going back to the Benson Bobcats, like you said, number 4 and number 4, Hunter Wright and Dominic Villa. Going to be a battle tonight, Dave.
Yeah, that is the matchup to who. I mean, I'll just come on and say whoever wins that battle wins this game. We know what Sebastian Lopez is on the other side, but Hunter Wright versus Villa is going to be what determines the outcome of this one.
Dawson Judd, a lot of space, puts up the three, ball off the back iron, no good. Jason Santo on the inside with the rebound, kicks it out to Ruben Navarro, collects. Ball momentarily poked away, but only as far as Dawson Judd. Judd up to Navarro for three. No good from Ruben Navarro, with a size advantage from the Benson Bobcats starting to show. Jason Santo battling on the inside. We're going to have a jump ball.
A lot of offensive rebounds for the Benson Bobcats. Like I said, they got the height advantage, as you pointed out, and they are using it right now. And full court press from Benson.
I'll tell you right now, Jason Santo playing his way into the starting lineup. I've seen the broadcast you've done for the Bobcats, and this game doing a lot of work. Ramirez throws it all the way over to Andrade. Eddie Andrade, no good from the corner three. Rebounded Deskins, Kellen Deskins. Over to Dominic Villa. Villa, the smart basketball player, slows it down, but he wants to go quickly after he's attacked at half court, and that's going to be taken away by Hunter Wright.
Yeah, the Hunter picked his pocket. And here comes BISBEE with the ball, up one.
Lopez in the paint, puts it up, no good. That's going to be a rebound by Chave. Another offensive rebound by Cisco Chave out to Hunter Wright.
Good kick out, slow it down.
Sebastian Lopez, corner three. That's going to be no good. Chave, his third offensive rebound in the same possession. Ball will be out and going back to the Bobcats.
The Cisco kid was grabbed by Deskins right there. I thought he was going to get the foul call, but they're just going to get the ball back to Benson with 2:02 on the clock. 8-7, BISBEE up.
Deskins, that one's going to be knocked away by Andrade. So Eddie Andrade playing a bigger role, getting a little bit more confidence in him right now, Dave. Hit a big three already and now playing really good defense.
Well, the basketball be darned. He's got a little strut to him that I didn't see earlier this year. Eddie Andrade believing that he's going to make a big impact.
Full court press from the Pumas. Deskins with it, up to Judd. Dawson Judd, he's going to momentarily lose the ball, but he gets it back. He hits by three people. Dawson Judd, and that's going to be rejected by Lopez, and they're going to call a foul on Sebastian Lopez. I agree with you on this one, Dave. All ball by Lopez.
Another all ball foul. What a clean block. Oh, that was cleaner than a preacher's sheets.
Anyone knows Dave Davies knows he does not like the foul calls, but that one was obviously a clean block by Lopez. So I'm not going to criticize the officials. They have a tough job. It's Luke Chapman, and getting his first minutes of the game, David Harris for the Bobcats about to check in.
Mike Hernandez jumped higher than Sebastian Lopez out of his chair on that.
Tie ball game after the free throws. Dawson Judd at the line.
He's beside himself right now.
Dominic Villa coming out of the ball game.
And David Harris is going to check in for Dawson Judd after the free throw. Oh, man. That was clean.
Dawson Judd up and good with the second one. Now a 1-point lead for the Benson Bobcats. And again, David Harris checking in for Dawson Judd.
That was brutal. That was such a beautiful block.
Dave, it's just like when you hit a bad shot in golf. That's what happened, and we're over it now.
I know.
Got to move on. That's why golf's the perfect microcosm. As Sebastian Lopez over everybody, the finger roll at the rim gives the lead back to the Pumas, 10-9.
That's what happens. You wake up a sleeping giant when you do something like that. Now he's here, he's there. He scores 2 points for BISBEE to give him the lead.
David Harris trying to find Santo. Good track back defense by Sebastian Lopez, Dave, some say he's here, there, and everywhere.
I'm telling you. I mean, talk about the do-everything player for this athletic program. Until we get to baseball season.
That's a good pass into Santo. That's going to be a foul on Luis Ramirez. Jason Santo going the line for 2.
That one, at least I kind of agree with a little bit.
Yeah, he had his left hand on his shoulder. You can see that. It's kind of like a pass.
Yeah, that one's okay.
See, Dave's a fair and balanced broadcaster.
I am.
Just like news organization. No, he actually is.
These free throws brought to you by the Copper Queen Community Hospital. Make an appointment with a physical therapy doctor today.
And also brought to you by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative SSVEC, serving our community. Santo up and good with the first one. Classic ball never lies moment.
It's going to be back and forth all night long. And
Emilio Mendez in the chat.
Emilio Mendez, let's go Pumas!
I think he got the exact inflection down that he was typing as well. 10-10 after the first one.
I was going to mess with him and say, let's go Bobcats, just to mess with him, but...
Santo keeps it to a 1-point lead now for the Benson Bobcats. Lopez with the ball. He's got Ruben Navarro on him.
Quiet quarter for Lopez, which is good for BISBEE. That other people, that doesn't have to always go through number 3.
Andrade with the ball. Eddie Andrade inside to Lopez. Collapsing defense by the Bobcats. That's going to be a foul. Sebastian Lopez tried to throw it up, but they're going to call that one on the floor.
Second team foul on Benson. Only a minute and 8, so nobody's going to really threaten the bonus here in this first quarter.
Sebastian Lopez getting a little bit of hack-a-shack treatment on that one. They corralled him. They throw it up to Lopez at the rim. The finish there is the signature BISBEE Puma inbounds play.
It works almost every time. 80% of the time it works every time.
12-11. That's going to be a foul on Eddie Andrade. Head coach for the Benson Bobcats, Alex Montillo, not happy about something, and I'll be a monkey's uncle. In the chat, David Zamudio says, go Pumas.
Oh, Zamudio. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope adult life is treating you well.
Still called Zamudio range. I have used Curry range a couple times because I don't think anybody will understand what I'm talking about. But here,
it'll forever be Zamudio range in this gymnasium.
For sure. Luke Chapman with the ball. He's going to have that one momentarily knocked away. 12-11 ball game. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Navarro is going to lose the ball. Wants the foul call. Great defense from Ruben Navarro tracking back. He's going to go all the way. Left-handed finish. Too strong, and there's a big physical battle for that ball on the inside. Eventually run by Jason Santo, who travels with it.
I don't want that to take away from the hard work that he put in to get that ball. Jason Santo, I don't know how he's not in the starting lineup, to be honest with you.
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm not going to, again, no one knows his team like Coach Montillo, but Jason Santo seems to be a force for the Benson Bobcats. Sebastian Lopez, elbow jumper, rises up. Lopez is on fire. He's been on fire all season.
That was a very, very pretty shot.
14-11, Kellen Deskins with the ball. Over to Luke Chapman. They don't have Villa on the court. Who's going to take the last shot of the first quarter? Luke Chapman thought about it. Jason Santo works his way to the inside. Momentarily losing the ball, and it will be taken away. Sebastian Lopez, 8 seconds. 7 seconds. Sebastian Lopez with the ball. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The three-pointer up and no good. Roman Vasquez with the shot. Can't hit. Anthony Mendez rather in the chat says Pumas all day, and these same Pumas take a 14-11 lead at the end of the first quarter. Jesus, English is a hard language.
A good first quarter by the BISBEE Pumas. Benson is always fair game, but BISBEE just that slight edge, which is personified by that 3-point lead that they have on the scoreboard. In between quarters, I would like to thank Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management. Your number one choice for pest management in Cochise County, veteran owned and operated. Number one in Cochise County is voted on by you. Put the boot on bugs for 15 years. Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management on Facebook.
Thank you as well to the Ed Morse Automotive Group. We're going to be doing a half-court, halftime, $500 shot from the Ed Morse Automotive Group here in Bisbee, Arizona, folks. We would have done it in Buena last night, but we couldn't, so.
All right, so good news, bad news. We can give 4 kids a shot, but they only get 1 shot.
Is that what Todd said?
Yes.
Oh, that's...
So only 1 shot, but we're going to give them 4. 4 different kids are going to get a shot at this thing. Didn't I see Coach Montillo made one? He won the gas in Benson.
Yeah,
he won the 100 gallons of gas. Yeah, St. David, yeah. Oh, the rich get richer with Coach Montillo.
Just in case everyone thought Coach Montillo wasn't a hooper back in the day, he's like, by the way, this is half court.
Oh, but I did watch Holy Molina take one at halftime of the girls' game, and he missed it by about this much. So he's
I
ready.
saw. We had the camera on him, and you, by the way. Sorry about it.
I made that 40-footer.
Clarissa Sotelo in the chat says,
"Let's go, Pumas!"
Dominic Villa back into the ball game for the Benson Bobcats. A 3-point
Nice
deficit.
pass.
Oh, that's
better
good defense by the Cisco kid. Lopez wants to go quickly. Sebastian Lopez, he's going to slow it down. He's got Villa on him.
He gets low when he gets fast.
Dominic Villa knocks the ball away. Good job by Sebastian Lopez to keep him. That's going to be a foul on Mason McIntyre.
He just tried to untie his shoe. What's the problem? What's the problem? He just tried to go Gary Payton Jr. on it. Untie the shoe.
22 seconds gone here in the second quarter. No.
Jordan Poole and Gary Payton Jr. were sitting at the free throw about to rebound, and he just reaches down and unties his shoe.
That's basketball players, man. Let me tell you. Lopez over to Andrade. Eddie Andrade.
Had the baseline cutter, Hunter Wright. I thought maybe he could get it over to him for that three. He is wide open right now.
There's Andre Molina. Throws it into Lopez. Good defense by Villa. Puma's trying to chase it down, and they will. That has to be over the back, but no referee says it's touched. And that one's going to be thrown away. It's going to be a kick ball. Lopez has it, and that's going to be a foul on McIntyre. A lot of craziness happening in this possession.
Yeah, a lot of errant play. Like, nobody's really playing with any control. That's two really quick fouls on Mason McIntyre. Again, known for his defense. And a lot of viewers on the Cool FM Live. Thank you for joining us. Jump in the chat. Tell us how mediocre we are. Don't forget to like the Cool FM Live sports page.
I have a fragile ego, folks.
He's for a big guy, he's very sensitive.
Yeah, right? Said no one ever. So we're back to Andrade. Hunter Wright inside to the Cisco kid. That's just amazing ball movement from the Pumas, finished off by an easy bucket by Lopez.
Yeah, a great ball movement off of the errant possession.
Dominic Villa with the ball now. Throws this one up to Dawson Judd. He wants to pop that three, decides better of it, goes inside. The floater to answer from Dawson Judd, just can't get it to go tonight.
And there he goes. Lopez with a rebound and getting it very quickly across half court.
Sebastian Lopez with Dominic V on him, spins by at the free throw line. No good. Hunter Wright, he's going to do a fadeaway jumper. No good. Dominic Villa coming away with the rebound. It's off of Villa, staying with the Pumas.
Wow, but I would like to point out that beautiful block by Mason McIntyre on Hunter Wright. As I said, known for his defense, and there he goes right there. The Mason causing some bricks.
See that chain Coach Montillo's wearing? He doesn't need free gas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the cheerleaders, Kaladeskin's got a little slipperoo on the way, and the cheerleaders pointing it out. Bisbee's always good about that kind of stuff.
Hunter Wright, he wants to pop an early three, up and good. Hunter Wright, now an 8-point lead for the BISBEE Pumas.
I talked to Hunter Wright off camera about a week ago, and I said, that's what we need out of you, Hunter. More aggressiveness offensively. It was after that ceremony on Friday. What were we here for? Oh, that's right, getting championship rings.
Dominic Villa with the ball for the Benson Bobcats. Villa, he's going to drive on the inside. Offensive foul, moving screen and everything coming up Pumas. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter.
Yeah, this isn't the Benson Bobcat team that we saw in Benson a couple weeks ago, or in St. David for that matter.
Well, that's going to bring in Jason Santo. The Benson Bobcats, Dave, really hot team, still alive for the postseason.
Yeah.
Not just by ranking, but from getting if they beat Morenci and they beat Desert Christian, they get the second seed out of their region and definitely qualify for the playoffs.
Again, we need to keep Santo on the floor for the Benson Bobcats. He's having some huge minutes right now.
David Zamudio on the chat says, let's get this win, Bisbee. Someone shoot it from deep. Andre Molina, drop step in the lane, no good. Follows his own rebound. That's going to be a fight between him, Dawson Judd, and Cisco Ashave. I have no idea. 11 and 5 are not the same number.
You just have a thing between Andrade and Cisco. But it's okay.
Jump ball staying with the Pumas. Hunter Wright with it. Andre Molina, he'll pop it from Zamudio range for sure. He's going to throw that one inside to nobody. Ball coming out to the Bobcat.
Molina's trying to break Lopez's fingers. He threw a Kaepernick fastball at him in the high post.
19-11. Benson Bobcats need a bucket here, and there's the man to get it for you. Dominic Villa, good defense. BISBEE Pumas definitely have eyes on him.
Oh, yeah. Hunter's going to stick out like they say in Hoosiers. If he's bubblegum, I want to know what flavor he is.
Dawson Judd all the way to the rim. Can't convert. Villa inside to Jason Santo. The dime dropper, but they can't convert at the rim. The Benson Bobcats have left 8 easy points on the floor, not finishing these layups.
Yeah, so that was a dime from Dominic Villa, too.
Lopez gets Villa on the ground.
Speaking of dimes,
Ashave, he's going to throw that one up. No good. That's going to be a rebound to Kellen Deskins. Dominic Villa throws this one up. Another dime from Villa. Dawson Judd loses the handle momentarily. He's going to dribble it out to the elbow. Dawson Judd trying to drive on the inside.
So Dominic Villa looks good right now.
Dominic Villa, the way he passes the ball, his ball handling, I just love watching the kid play.
He had Santo right there, too.
Loses it momentarily. Hunter Wright fighting for it. This is going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go to the Benson Bobcats.
Quick jump ball call there, but it's better than bodies on the floor.
Yeah, always. I thought it should have been, honestly, I thought it should have been called earlier, and then when Hunter ripped the ball away, I'm like, can't call it now, and they did. So.
Yeah, we park our cars in the same garage. A very small one.
Dominic Villa
because we're poor.
Villa trying to work his own shot, but BISBEE Pumas easily switching over to him every single time he has the ball. Dawson Judd, that one's going to be tipped away by Sebastian Lopez. Quarterback on quarterback. Dawson Judd comes away with it. Dominic Villa, he's not going to miss from that range. 19-13, 6-point deficit for the Bobcats.
Good vision by Dawson Judd. I'm shocked.
Playing that quarterback role. Hunter Wright with the ball for the BISBEE Pumas now. 4:13 to play in the first half. 19-13, your score in Bisbee, Arizona. Inside to Sebastian Lopez. He's got Jason Santo on him. From Zamudio range, Hunter Wright a little short. Dominic Villa with the rebound. He finds his man Luke Chapman all the way up there. The track back block from Sebastian Lopez. Ball coming back to the Pumas.
And Lopez barely got off the floor for that, but it was high enough to get that ball knocked off the backboard. I mean, when you think you've seen it all, here he comes again.
The effort that Sebastian Lopez gives on both ends of the floor, and he never sits down. Where does this kid get his motor from?
We've been watching it for years. You know, it's just something else. They got to build the kid a statue outside of the football stadium or something. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to commemorate him correctly for what he has done for this athletic program. But yeah, Hunter Wright with that long three. Who does he think he is? David Zamudio?
Well, that timeout does give me a chance to thank Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care to all of Santa Cruz and Cochise County. Call them today at 520-685-1035.
Also, thanks to the Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products that you can find at Sea-Sun Creations on Fry Boulevard or at SierraVistaSoapCompany.com.
BISBEE Puma cheerleaders, I can't catch them off guard anymore, Dave. They are
they're ready for
eyes
it
in the side of their head, let me tell you.
Again, viewers are just piling up tonight. Thank you for joining us on a beautiful Thursday night. We will have tomorrow off before Saturday. We'll be in Douglas, Arizona for Thunder Mountain Wrestling.
Shout out to the Benson Bobcat cheerleaders. Speaking of Douglas, Arizona, I was there last night for the Cochise College game. They actually performed at halftime in the men's game.
Nice.
I looked at everyone. I'm like, what are you guys doing down here? Hunter right in the corner, and we're going to have a foul, it looks like, on. No, it's going to be out of bounds.
He stepped out of bounds, yeah.
All right, Hunter Wright out of bounds. 19-13, 3:37 to play in the first half.
Here's the BISBEE Pumas we know and love. They have the opportunity to jump out to a big lead, but now they're going to make it close. And Benson's going to get them right back into this thing.
Oh, what a pass from Luke Chapman underneath Jason Santo. Got to go up with that, Jason. Strong. Dawson Judd, corner three, up and good from Dawson Judd. 19-16 now, just a 3-point Puma lead.
And now here come Benson Bobcats. BISBEE's got to learn how to put their foot on the throat of their opponents, but it's a pretty common trend. But they'll fit. Again, this game's going down to the wire either way. So,
of course, Eddie Andrade, Hunter Wright, he's got the three-pointer. Goes up the floater. That's a tough floater from the baseline. Can't connect, and now a 3-on-1 advantage going all the way down for the Benson Bobcats. Dominic Villa, elbow jumper. Surprised he missed that one. Benson Bobcats. BISBEE looked like they were fighting for the rebound together. Either way, the jump ball is going to come back to the Pumas.
Luis Ramirez and Roman Vasquez checking back in for the Pumas. Eddie Andrade is going to have a seat. I didn't see the other Puma that sat down.
Roman Vasquez, just kidding, not checking back in. There he is. Now it's for Andre Molina, who was trying to stay in the ball game as much as he could.
Last week we saw 6 men on the court. Twice in a week we saw that.
And we haven't seen
McHale Center.
It's the first time we've ever seen it. So that's why it's surprising.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
A lot of these teams are rebuilding their programs. It needs to be said. Sebastian Lopez, he's going to do a drop step to the inside in the paint. Soft touch. He's unguardable.
At this point in his career, yes, that is correct.
That is correct. 21-16. Ruben Navarro, he's going to be fouled. That's a hard foul by Roman Vasquez. Good sportsmanship there from Navarro and Vasquez.
I didn't realize he was wearing Loya's number. He's wearing Junior's number. Well, that number 0 has got a little stink on it thanks to Junior Loya, so you got to earn that number, Roman Vasquez.
You talked earlier about people like Harley Van Ormer who don't get into the box score, Dave. No bigger than Ruben Navarro. Definitely the hustle player for the Benson Bobcats. He's got the ball now.
Oh, yeah, we've been watching Navarro for a long time now, and he's definitely one of those heart players for the Benson Bobcats.
Dawson Judd with it. He's got Lopez on him. 2:14 to play. A 5-point BISBEE Puma lead. Dawson Judd is going to try to drive in. Loses the handle on the ball. Gets it over to Deskins. Kellen Deskins back to Dawson Judd.
Good hands by Deskins. That
they
ball
got
came
Ruben
in hot.
Navarro. Ruben Navarro driving on the inside in the paint. That's a travel. That's good in the NBA, Dave. Not good here in Bisbee, Arizona.
I'm a traveling man, been around the world.
1:58 to play in the ballgame, 21-16. BISBEE Pumas on top of the Benson Bobcats. Luke Chapman checks out. Dominic Villa back into the ballgame for the Bobcats. Hunter right over to Sebastian Lopez. Lopez has Navarro on him. Now a double team. Quickly into Sebastian Lopez. Free throw, fadeaway jumper. Who does he think he is, Kobe Bryant?
The soft touch off the rim. That's something that wasn't there the last couple of years.
That's going to be a foul on Luis Ramirez.
That was just tight defense.
Well, the ref says he went over him to reach over, so at least we got that explanation because it did look like tight defense. So I will agree with that then, as long as he gave us that one. Number 12 is not going to be.
I don't have a number 12.
I don't have a number 12 either. Is that Miguel Encinas for the?
Who is that? That might be Miguel Encinas. Jesse. Oh, they got him at number 1 in our thing.
Okay, Jesse Broomer in the game for the BISBEE Pumas. Thank you to Horacio Olivaria, state champion for the BISBEE Pumas.
No. I'm already in prime form.
So Jesse Brunner is now number 32.
If there was a right center gap in this gymnasium, Ross would hit a ball into it. I promise you. Giving the kid praise, he ain't paying attention.
No, 23-16. Deskins, good cross-court pass to Dawson Judd. Can they unlock the BISBEE Puma defense? A good screen. Didn't even see big number 33 in the game. For the Benson Bobcats don't have a number 33 on my roster. Ruben Navarro on the inside battling, puts it up, no good. Rebound. That's going to be a Chave for the BISBEE Pumas coming out with it. He gets it over to Hunter Wright. 1:18 to play. 7-point BISBEE Puma lead.
As I always say, big minute and 15 right here. Either BISBEE can extend this lead or BISBEE can cut into it.
Lopez with the ball. Double team on him. Jumps through. Gets it over to Hunter Wright. Couldn't corral it. That's an elbow three-pointer. Hunter Wright up and good. Nothing but net. 10-point BISBEE Puma lead here in Bisbee, Arizona.
The confidence oozing out of number 4, Hunter Wright. Shot was good before a ball got into his hands. Nice
That's
pass.
A great pass inside. And I wish we had a number 3.
The goggled one.
Takale Montiel.
Montiel?
Is it Montiel? Takale Montiel. Is number 33 for the Benson Bobcats. Remember that one. Montiel is going to be easy to remember.
You got it.
Takale.
Well, then write it down.
I can't. I got a roster, a camera, and an earpiece in my hands right now. Hunter Wright with the ball now. Thank you, everyone, for being patient with us as we find out people that we didn't know existed on these teams. Hunter Wright. They get it inside to Lopez. Collapsing defense on Lopez. He's going to try to take on Montillo. Lopez at the rim. Can't get it to go. The rebound's going to fall all the way out to Roman Vasquez. Vasquez over to Hunter Wright. 10 seconds on the game clock. Hunter Wright.
The defense is swarming right now.
He's got Navarro on him. Hunter Wright going to try to get by. That's going to be a blocking foul on Ruben Navarro.
And that's going to be free throws for the Hunter. That's the 15th foul of the quarter. So Hunter Wright's going to try to extend this to double digits with under 4 seconds to play in the half.
Alba Rigney in the chat says Takeo is actually Alex's nephew. When we talk about Benson and St. David, we always assume the last name means it's a relation to each other.
Again, less than 4 seconds. Stick around. We're going to try to give away Ed Morris's money. $500 half-court shot. Hunter Wright up and go with the first one. Another free throw made here is going to be a double-digit lead for BISBEE, and that is huge right now in this ball game with only 18 points on the board for Benson.
Ruben Navarro sits down. Luke Chapman comes back into the ball game for the Benson Bobcats, getting on the shooter on the floor. Hunter Wright up in, no good with the second one, so just a 9-point Puma lead. That's going to be a foul on Sebastian Lopez with 2 seconds to play in the half. Only the fourth foul on the BISBEE Pumas. No free throws coming for the Bobcats.
Coach Hernandez doesn't like it, but I was okay with that one.
I saw it too.
Yeah, that is the second foul of the game on Sebastian Lopez.
You show me a head coach that likes a foul call and something. Finish that thought, Dave.
2 seconds. Let's see if Ben's going to get any shot up.
It's going to be Villa. No,
foul.
that's not going to work. And that's going to
foul.
be it. Dave says foul. Refs say no. That's going to do it 27-18 for the first half. BISBEE Pumas on top by 9. Dave's going to go get the microphone, folks. And we are going to, as he spills his water, that means the game's about to get close at halftime. Let me tell you. We're going to go ahead and get the Ed Morse Automotive Group $500 half-court halftime shot ready to go here in Bisbee, Arizona. $500. We do it in Benson, too. Yes, we have. They'll be there, well, if we have 2 people there, because someone's got to hold the camera. So, the only people that can't do it is winning. It's like, no, they can't be part of a raffle or something. We're at a basketball game. The Colts, winning? Yeah. Ladies basketball for sure. Do we have to talk loud? Is that what's going on? Maybe we're getting the shot done, folks. Gotta find. Oh, there's Courtney.
He's bringing me the mic right now.
Oh, okay. Dave, your voice is loud enough.
No, I got to also clear the court over here. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
They like to shoot at the court at halftime. So do I.
Not fair. A basketball player gets to do this?
get them next time.
Anthony Molina almost close, but no cigar.
Still one of my favorite videos ever, man. I was like, because you know nobody likes those guys. And you're like, oh. So Anthony Molina almost providing us with an Ed Morris Automotive Group $500 half-court shot. Barely missed it. I didn't even see Jose Mendez in the house. But here we go. 2 minutes to go here to the second half.
I think he hides from you.
I think he does too. He doesn't. He's trying to hear the Jose chant all the time. But under 2 minutes to go here till we resume second half play. The BISBEE Pumas, as you can see on your camera right now, up 27-18 over the Benson Bobcats. And as I said, as Hunter Wright gets more aggressive and more confident, the BISBEE Pumas are just going to get better and better. And we saw it there in the first half from the Hunter.
For the Benson Bobcats, I think we're looking for Jason Santo to get some more minutes. They're a different team when he's on the court. You give someone like Dominic Villa, a big man on the inside, athletic like that, he'll find him. Just got to hit those turnaround layups. That's the story of the game for the Benson Bobcats. I said it, Dave. 4 easy buckets on the inside, at least missed by layups, maybe even 5. Could be a tie ball game right now.
Dawson Judd and Dominic Villa are dropping dimes and down near the basket. Again, you just got to finish those off. So before we get the second half started, please allow me to thank Allo Fiber, your new home team for internet, television, and phone. Visit allofiber.com to learn the fiber difference.
Also, thank you to Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, SSVEC, serving our community.
I know you checked in on the Buena Lady Colts. Did we see who was winning by chance?
I did not.
Okay, I was just curious.
Colts.
Always.
Should be.
Always the Colts. And as the viewers start piling back in here for second half action, please allow me to thank Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. You can get them at Seasun Creations or SierraVistaSoapCompany.com.
Also, thank you to Synergy Home Care Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care all across Cochise County. Call me today at 520-685-1035.
Thanks to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, now open 9 to 2 on Saturdays.
Thank you to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at 717-599-2439.
Support the businesses that support your community and support Cool FM. And lastly, I'd like to thank all of y'all out there joining us on Cool FM Live to support youth sports in Cochise County, 2A basketball here in Bisbee, Arizona, the land of Dandies and Dreamers. Let's get it on.
Benson Bobcats inbounding the ball. Amy Taylor on our scorer's desk, happy with that one. Because last time she had to correct the referees in the last halftime. I'll shut up. Dominic Villa with the ball. He's going to pop an early three-pointer. No good, Dominic Villa, but I don't mind that from Villa.
Not at all. You want to get him hot.
Sebastian Lopez with the ball now for the BISBEE Pumas. Over to Hunter Wright. Hunter Wright, Sebastian Lopez becoming the formidable 1-2 punch. Ernesto in our camera doesn't even care.
Yeah, like he hasn't done games with us before. Walking right there.
Shout out Ernesto Suarez, our cameraman for football season. Hunter Wright with the ball now.
That's like if Tristan Meyergoff. I'm like, you haven't been doing this for enough years with us, Tristan? You're going to walk over my cord?
That one's going to be a Chavez turnaround jumper. No good. And ball coming back to the Benson Bobcats. Dawson Judd with the rebound. Just crossing 1 minute to play. No score here in the third quarter. 27-18. Pumas on top. Judd looking to change that. Off the rim and in. Is that three?
That was.
It's just a two-pointer.
No, they gave him three. It was 18 on the scoreboard.
Just kidding. It's a three-pointer from Dawson Judd. 27-21. Thomas Villa in the chat says, okay, Dominic, Grandpa is watching you.
Oh, that's Grandpa. Tomas's grandpa.
Andrade inside to Lopez, collapsing defense on Sebastian. They got three looking at him.
Busy looking to avoid another slow start like they had in the first half.
Luis Ramirez back to Andrade. Hunter Wright wanted to pop that one. He's got another three. Decides better of it. Inside Lopez. He's got Harley Van Wormer on him. Rising, and he's going to get the foul call. Mike Hernandez looking for that one.
Oh, boy. That was a tic-tac-toe call. Little soft. Body's just banging in there. Well, I don't know what Van Wormer's supposed to do when Lopez is banging on him. I don't know what he's supposed to do, but either way, that's going to be 2 free throws for Lopez.
I see Spencer Anthony.
Was that being a homer there?
Spencer Anthony, black eyes and all.
I know, right?
I got a story from Spencer Anthony's Lopez in a ball never lies situation. Misses his first one. Spencer Anthony, the head of the Bisbee Senior Center, Carol, is Spencer Anthony's neighbor. And every time she has groceries or he sees her sweeping the driveway, he's always over there to take over that responsibility. Spencer Anthony, she cannot say enough nice things about that young man.
Well, I expect nothing less from our boys. Oh, here he comes again. The star of the show.
Dawson Judd with it. He's going to drive on the inside. Chapman, corner three, up in, off the iron, no good. Luis Ramirez with the ball. He wants to go quickly. We're going to have a foul behind the play. Probably a smart foul if you're a Benson Bobcat. Oh, no, it's White.
Oh, that's a foul on
Hunter Wright. Okay. Ball coming back up to the Benson Bobcats. Fortuitous call for the Bobcats, and they'll take it. 27-21 your score here in Bisbee, Arizona. Pumas on top of the Bobcats.
Another slow start in the second half for the Bisbee Pumas. Benson's got to take advantage of it and cut even more into this lead. What is this call? You call it a technical foul? We're going to have to listen in here.
So Hunter Wright, not only did he commit the foul, now it's a technical foul. So 2 free throws and possession of the ball coming for the Benson Bobcats. Dominic Villa at the line. That means this game's going to be 27-23, and the Benson Bobcats get the ball.
Yeah, you're not long. And Hunter Wright going right over to the coaches. They got something to tell him about. I mean, again, technical fouls. You can say whatever you want to, but you push the referee's buttons, and you're going to give the other team some free points.
He shook his head, yes. First time I've seen a basketball player agree with the call. Benson's number 4, Dominic Villa, up and good with the first one. These free throws brought to you by the Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County. Call them today at 520-432-6435. Dominic Villa, up and good with the second one.
Yeah. Once you get to know the kids, it's a little too easy. And here we go, a tight ball game. Even though Bisbee had it well under control after the first half, Benson has very, very quickly made this a 4-point game.
McIntyre with the inbounds pass. 4-point deficit for the Benson Bobcats. As Dave mentioned, it was 10 points, and now all of a sudden Benson taking advantage with the 6-0 run. Dominic Villa inside. He's going to throw that one away. Chapman was his intended target. Andrade bringing the ball up for the BISBEE Pumas. He wants to go baseline jumper. Misses everything. Good box out there from Mason McIntyre. He's going to try to go quickly. Dominic Villa. He's got Lopez on him. Villa going to the inside. That's not a good idea against Sebastian Lopez. He can match anyone's athleticism. Lopez bringing the ball up court. Over to Ramirez. Luis Ramirez for three. And finally gets the Pumas on the board in the third quarter.
Yeah, Luis Ramirez, like I said, opening this game, if he gets hot, the BISBEE Pumas get a lot harder to beat.
7-point lead for the BISBEE Pumas. Dawson Judd with it. Screen from Van Warmer. Dawson Judd in the paint. That's more like it from Dawson Judd.
That's the shot he wants, that little 10-foot jumper, and he's going to make that every time.
Lopez bringing the ball up for the BISBEE Pumas. 30-25 your score. 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Hunter Wright with it. Andrade. He's going to take a long three from Zamudio range. No good. Dominic Villa corrals the rebound for the Benson Bobcats. Dawson Judd bringing it up court.
I don't know if that's a shot that Coach Hernandez wants out of Andrade.
That's definitely not the shot he wants. Dawson Judd. Over to McIntyre. Mason. He's going to be fouled. We can see that one. Blocking foul on Eddie Andrade.
Yep. That was a foul on Andrade. That's going to be one team foul each here in the third quarter, but under 5 minutes. 4:47 on the clock. Pumas up 30-25.
Ruben Navarro checking back into the game for Luke Chapman. Goes and takes a breather. McIntyre the inbounds. Dominic Villa receives the inbounds pass. No shot clock in two-way basketball. They can take as much time as they need.
You know, for all these people watching there, and I can see how many it is, nobody's chatting with us.
No, let us know where you're cheering from and who you're cheering for, folks. Get in the chat, get active. Ruben Navarro, corner three. Now just a 2-point Puma lead.
The ball fake sent the defender flying, and all of a sudden Navarro found himself wide open. What a play by Ruben Navarro.
Sebastian Lopez over to Hunter Wright. Tense moments here for the BISBEE Puma fans. Sebastian Lopez trying to calm him down. Lopez, it's too easy for him.
Yeah, like Denzel Washington, he's the equalizer.
You're not wrong, 32-28. Dawson Judd. Oh, he wants to pop a three-pointer so bad. Gets into the paint. Trying to go up. A good step
nice
up and under move from Dawson Judd. He's starting to heat up for the Bobcats.
All right, Benson has woken up. Somebody hit him with the smelling salts, and they're back. Let's play some basketball.
He's going to lose the ball. Ruben Navarro going to be called for the foul. Ruben not happy with the call.
Yeah, he got him on that one. Look at me. I've agreed with more calls than I've disagreed with.
3:53 to play in the third quarter. 32-30. BISBEE Pumas on top. The offensive explosion coming back into this gymnasium. It is crazy. We always say basketball is a game of runs, but we have David Zamudio in the chat says he's cheering from Arlington, Virginia. Didn't know Virginia had an Arlington.
Virginia?
I know. Clarice Patino in the chat says cheering for Mesa. Go Luke Chapman and the Bobcats.
Well, you can hit threes anywhere.
Luke Chapman did check back into the ball game for the Bobcats.
And
he's going to force the turnover for the Benson Bobcats. Van Warmer momentarily with it. Dawson Judd with it. Judd wants to get it over to Chapman. Corner three. Up and good from Luke Chapman.
And we have ourselves a basketball
Audrey
game.
James Fenn in the chat says she's cheering for Chapman too.
Oh, there you go. Well, there's a big three from the boy.
Just on call, and Eddie Andrade, the three to answer, in and out. That's
what a
the
rebound.
Cisco kid back to Andrade. He had this corner three again, drives baseline, in and out. Andrade is getting no love from that rim.
Yeah, well, let's not forget to point out that strong rebound for the Cisco kid on that.
Luke Chapman over Sebastian Lopez. 5 points for Luke Chapman just as soon as everyone gets in the chat and says they're cheering for him. Timeout, Mike Hernandez.
And that was a 13-point swing in 5 minutes and 9 seconds for the Benson Bobcats. They came roaring out at halftime, jumping into a big, fat 3-point lead.
35-32, 2:51 to play, folks. This timeout does give me a chance to thank Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving our community since 1963.
And also thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up, serving all of Cochise County. Give them a call, 520-456-8945.
Also, thank you to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, putting the boot on bugs for 15 years. Find him on Facebook at All Pro Pest Management.
Alejandro in the chat saying, go Pumas.
Oh, they need it now. After the Luke Chapman love came in, Luke Chapman heated up. Maybe with the Puma love, the Pumas will heat up. Folks, if you don't think you make an impact on the game in this chat, trust me, you do.
Luke Chapman, SN Fuego all of a sudden.
5 quick points from Luke Chapman.
Again, BISBEE squandering a big lead, fighting their way back into it. Standard Puma procedure if you know and love these BISBEE Pumas.
35-32. David Zamudio says, come on, BISBEE, let's focus up. We got this. Hunter Wright. Fadeaway jumper. That is a tough look from Hunter Wright. He cannot cash in. Dawson Judd with the rebound.
And now Benson with a chance to jump out to a comfortable 5 or 6 point lead.
Dawson Judd with it.
And here comes Lopez going to the basket, trying to put him in the spin cycle, but right in the hands of the Cisco kid. No good. Rebounded by Benson, and they got an outlet. They got numbers. Dawson Judd. Good defense by Luis Ramirez.
Judd with it up and under. Can he get it? No. Harley Van Warmer. Dawson Judd. Mason McIntyre. Travel from Mason McIntyre. Juliana Lopez in the chat says, let's go Benson from Benson.
Yeah, I mean, this is a game we knew we were going to get out of these two teams.
Case Williams in the chat. Big Case Williams, all Cochise and left tackle, says Benson is on fire.
Yeah, big Case Williams. Well, Case Williams, remind me of the name of your business. I did Bright Shine Detailing, I believe, so I can shout it out. Kid owned his own business while he's still in high school.
Luis Ramirez, a 3-point deficit for the Pumas. Andrade over to Hunter Wright. Good job walking the tightrope from Hunter Wright.
Well, I guess so.
Hunter Wright trying to get by his man. No good. The ball's going to go through Lopez's hands.
No Villa on the court right now. Time for BISBEE to take advantage offensively.
It's going to be Andrade in the corner. Throws this one up to Lopez. Sebastian Lopez wants to go. Free throw jumper, fadeaway style, Sebastian Lopez.
The soft touch of Sebastian Lopez. It's something that wasn't there last year or the year before.
Andrew Cordova checked into the game for the Bobcats. Just saw that. Michael Karen Murphy in the chat says, come on, Pumas, let's go. Case Williams says, yes, sir. Pride Shine Detailing. Big small season coming soon. Absolutely. Good rebound there from Dawson Judd. Puts it in. Back to a 3-point lead for the Benson Bobcats.
Case, tell me I don't love you. I remember the name of your business, and it's been almost a year.
Luis Ramirez. Over to Hunter Wright.
I love all my kids.
Sebastian Lopez. He's got Chapman on him. Sebastian Lopez. He's going to take a fadeaway elbow jumper. No good. That's going to be Dawson Judd with the rebound. Dawson Judd has to have double-digit rebounds in this ballgame.
Yeah, Dawson Judd is playing extra hard tonight.
Good screen from Harley Van Warmer. Cordova. He's got the ball in the elbow.
Oh,
that one's going to be taken away. The Cisco kid, Cisco Ashave, can't get that one to go in, and that's going to be a rebound from Mason.
Thought there might have been a foul on that play.
23 is actually R.J. Montijo, not Andrew Cordova. Thank you so much. A lot of Montillos in here now.
That's a 3-point lead, 27 seconds on the clock.
Mason McIntyre, top of the key three, no good. Hunter Wright, the rebound. They have transition numbers. Sebastian Lopez, they're going to get it up to him. Lopez going to be met at the rim and going to the line for two.
I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. As they were running up the court, Mason McIntyre was running forward. Sebastian Lopez was running backwards, and they were running the same speed.
I saw that. Sebastian Lopez, we can't say enough about the kid.
He can run as fast backwards as you can forwards.
To quote some people, Rich Eisen said it about Mahomes, and you'll like this. We gush over him because he's worth gushing over. I'm sorry, just never seen it. Lopez does. He is human.
With the exception of the free throw shooting. It's been 3 years. I'm going to stop giving him guff.
Case Williams in the chat says Dawson is the GOAT. Dawson Judd, of course, junior quarterback, going to be senior next year. Early contender for player of the year in Cochise County, according to Dave and I.
Absolutely.
Sebastian Lopez up and good with the second one. Just a 2-point deficit now for the Pumas.
8.2 seconds. Let's see if Judd gets up a decent shot. He's got to move a little faster.
Dominic Villa, 10 seconds.
He doesn't know how much time's on the clock.
9 seconds.
I have a ball.
8 seconds. That's going to be Montijo, R.J. Montijo. Kellen Deskins in the corner, 3 seconds. Deskins drives to the inside. Fadeaway, no good. Sebastian Lopez for $500. Oh, he didn't see it. Couldn't get it to go. 35-37. The Benson Bobcats on top after a big third quarter. Dave down 10 coming into the quarter, up 2 at the end of the third.
I promise you a competitive game. Well, this is as competitive as it gets. I told Coach Montijo, I hope you don't have any plans after this game because you're going to double overtime.
You did say that.
I 100% told him that. In between quarters, I'm going to thank Allo Fiber, your new home team for internet, phone, and television. Visit allofiber.com to learn the difference.
Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative as well. SSVEC serving our community. I did the Cochise College game last night, Dave. One of the calls I had all night, even when the ladies went down to 11, I said, stay tuned, folks. Just come back with a minute left. It's going to be a 1-point game. And it was.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we go. We're going to get this fourth quarter started. 2-point game in Bisbee, Arizona. Again, we do have tomorrow off before we are back in Douglas, Arizona on Saturday, where Vampiro, the legend, joins us for Thunder Mountain Wrestling. Free admission, by the way.
Free admission.
Free admission. If you want to take the kids down there to watch some professional wrestling in Douglas, Arizona, it's free. It's
let me tell you,
free.
Thunder Mountain Wrestling, the premier wrestling organization in Arizona.
Free. It's free. Here we go. Bisbee Pumas down 2 in the fourth quarter against the Benson Bobcats.
Hunter Wright with the ball for the Pumas. Looking for an opening. They're trying to go quickly to Lopez on the inside. He's got Santo on him. Sebastian Lopez off the backboard. No good. Follows his own miss. Sebastian Lopez up and under. Physical bucket for Lopez, 37-37.
Rises above the 3 defenders for an easy basket following his own shot. He's also in double-digit rebounds, of course.
Dominic Villa with the ball. He's got Luke Chapman. Luke Chapman for three in his last 3 and 8 points for Luke Chapman. 40-37 Bobcats with the lead.
Might want to guard number 3 if you're the Bisbee Pumas because Luke Chapman is going nuts right now. He knows he's being talked about.
Oh, for sure. Hunter Wright now. He's going to try to pop from Zamudio range. In and out. Unlucky from Hunter Wright. Dominic Villa with the rebound. He throws it up. Luke Chapman. That's going to be 10 points. Quick points for Luke Chapman.
Just in the second half. Claudia Villa in the chat saying, let's go, Dom. But right now it's let's go, Luke.
42-37. Dominic Villa is getting all those assists as well. Andrade. Hunter Wright. Pumas need something. There's the man to get it. Sebastian Lopez had a step. Don't think he thought he was going to get that step. Luis Ramirez with the ball. They get it over to Hunter Wright. Hunter Wright going back to the elbow, back inside. Sebastian Lopez, the sky hook. Kareem Abdul-Lopez finishing at the rim.
Look more like Magic Johnson on that, but whatever. Sebastian Lopez putting the cape on again when Bisbee needs him the most.
You can't give him another nickname. You can't call him Magic Lopez. Dawson Judd gets his man in the air, decides not to shoot it. Luke Chapman has been 4 for 4 in his last 10 points. Jason Santo.
Look at the defense.
Good defense by Andre Molino. Santo back up, putting that up, no good. Santo follows again. It's going to be tipped out and going back to the Benson Bobcats.
Yeah, but Andre Molina's fired up. That's the first Molina moment I've seen out of him. So he's getting there. He's getting there. I have a feeling by the end of the year he's going to earn that Holy Molina moniker.
Grab the girls' roster sometimes.
Oh, that's a kick out to Lopez. There he goes.
Sebastian Lopez trying to go quickly. A 3-point deficit. Through the back, no good. This one's going to be all the way up. Dominic Villa all by himself. Up and in. 5-point Bobcat lead.
Under 6 minutes to play. Bisbee's going to have to tighten it up a little bit. And
Alejandro Acosta says, go Sebastian Lopez. There he is on the inside. Sebastian Lopez is going to be fouled.
Yeah, that's a good foul by Santo because Lopez is abusing them inside right now. And the way Lopez, that is a foul on the floor.
I wouldn't mind getting the big body of Kellen Deskins on Sebastian Lopez, at least when he's in the low post, Dave. If Lopez takes him all the way up to the top of the key, switch someone else on him. But the inbounds play to Sebastian Lopez, rises up and overcomes 44-41 Lopez, bringing the Pumas back in it.
How many points does he have tonight? He's got to be close to 30.
They got 41. He might have all 41 of them. I'm kidding. Dominic Villa, smart play. Addy Sr. slowing it down. Realizes the momentum that Sebastian Lopez just gave the Pumas. He wants to kill it. You got to think they're going to be looking for Luke Chapman right now. There he is. Oh, that one's going to be tipped away. And stolen. Cisco Kid, Ashale up. Throws it up. Hunter Wright with the rebound. The turnaround jumper. Hunter Wright makes it a 1-point game. 44-43.
Nice composure by Hunter Wright to get his feet set. And better timeout by Coach Montillo. Oh, we have another barn burner. I can't handle any more of these.
It's almost like we know what we're doing, Dave. 5:04 to play. Benson Bobcats on top of the Pumas, 44-43. It was a 10-point Puma lead going into halftime. Going into the fourth quarter, the Benson Bobcats up 2 points, and you haven't been able to separate them in this second half.
Alejandro in the chat say, go Sebastian Lopez. Well, he cheers on number 3.
Some say he's here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, he's here, there, and keeping the Pumas on his back right now. Thanks to Sierra Vista Soap Company, locally handmade bath and body products. You can find them at SierraVistaSoapCompany.com. Spend your money locally.
Also, thank you to Synergy Home Care, Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care all across Cochise and Santa Cruz County. Call them today at 520-685-1035.
Take care of your family locally. Also, thank you to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista, open 9 to 2 on Saturdays. If you have to get your driver's license, do it locally. Shall I continue?
No, we have a lot of comments in our chat as we have. David Zamudio says, keep that same energy, Bisbee. Samantha Miller in the chat says, go, baby. I don't think she's talking to me. And then
she better not be.
Audrey Chapman says, dig deep, Bobcat.
1 point game in Bisbee, Arizona, and it must be the land of Danny's and Dreamers because I'm in a hallucinogenic state right now with all these basketball games that take place around Cochise County.
Kellen Deskins is going to try to inbound to Villa. Hunter Wright did tip the ball away, but Hunter Wright falls down, and now the number advantage for Dominic Villa. He wants to take advantage, and the Benson Bobcats rises up in the paint. Soft touch, Dominic Villa, 3-point Bobcat lead.
When they need a basket to neutralize it, there's Dominic Villa.
Hunter Wright with the ball.
The shortest player and the biggest leader on the Benson Bobcats.
Luis Ramirez. Good movement off the ball from the Pumas.
I've been calling for it for years.
Jaime Montino in the chat says, good old-fashioned cat fight. Absolutely. Molina wants to pop this. I know he does. He decides better of it. Hunter right now from Zamudio range, and the tie off the front of the rim. That's going to be a flop on Hunter Wright.
That's a call we've been seeing a lot this year. I don't know if he flopped or not, but we've been seeing flop warnings, and that's just going to be a flat call.
Well, the whole discourse around flopping came from soccer, Dave, and soccer decided they needed to do something. They gave a yellow card out for it. Basketball followed suit, and now we're just waiting for our other sport, football, to follow suit as well.
Yeah, it gets a little tired watching those quarterbacks flopping around all over the place.
I'm not going to lie. Mahomes did it last game, and I kind of got frustrated with him. I'm used to seeing Josh Allen do it, but when Mahomes did it, I was like, oh, come on, Patrick.
It's supposed to be better than
that.
They
give you enough calls. Dominic Villa, what an up and under. And the fans from Benson, Arizona going crazy. A 5-point Bobcat lead, 4 minutes to go in this ball game. Sebastian Lopez with the ball at the top of the key. Gets it over to Andre Molina. He's going to drive on the inside. He wants to go up. There's going to be contact. Andre Molina going to the line for two.
Almost got the and one from Andre, but big free throws from Andre. The Pumas don't ask a lot of him offensively. They need him to step up now to make these free throws and make this back to a one-possession game.
Harley Van Wormer checking in the Bobcats.
Let's do some micro machine. This video brought to you by Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, serving Cochise County #1 veteran owned and operated, putting the boot on bugs for the last 15 years. Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management.
No good on the first one. Ruben Navarro checking in, and also Mason McIntyre checking in for the Bobcats. Harley Van Wormer noticeably a little bit light on the rebounds here tonight. A tough kid, usually fills up the box scores, but Dawson Judd's been taking them all. He says nobody will have. He's like hungry hippos out there.
And Judd taking a quick break.
David Zamudio says, come on, Bisbee, we need to turn up. Molina misses both of them. Harley Van Wormer, as soon as
the devil appears. Harley Van Wormer with a rebound.
5-point Bobcat lead, 48-43, 4:05 in this ball game. Benson 1-0 against the Bisbee Pumas. I didn't see the Holiday Classic if they played. And power ranking games 1-0 against the Bisbee Pumas this year. Mason McIntyre, Lopez comes in, contact. They're going to say it's just a steal. Sebastian Lopez all the way to the rim, and the finish from Lopez. Mike Hernandez wants the end one. No call, 3-point lead for the Benson Bobcats.
I'm going to tell you some extra motivation for Bisbee. They lost that double overtime classic to Wilcox. That was the first time the opposing team had been interviewed in their gym. They don't want to see that again.
Ruben Navarro underneath. He's got the baseline. What a pass to Harley Van Wormer. Can't connect. Luis Ramirez the rebound and a chance to tie for the Bisbee Pumas as Andre Molina goes quickly and slows it down.
I was going to say, Molina, you need to slow that down. You did your job.
Hunter Wright, elbow three for the tie. That's going to be well off.
He thinks he got fouled, but that.
Dawson Judd with the rebound for the Benson Bobcats.
Benson get a chance to put this back to a 2-score lead. Dawson Judd's having a big game.
Dawson Judd with Molina on him. Dawson Judd wants to go inside. Dawson Judd to the rim, throws that one up. That's going to be contact. Andre Molina not happy with the call. Dawson Judd going on the line for two.
Molina needs to watch himself. He is flirting with a technical foul right now.
He
doesn't think he fouled him. I don't think he fouled him, but either way, you can get a technical, which would not be good for the Bisbee Pumas.
I will say the ball came off of Dawson Judd's hands funky, and I know he didn't hit the ball.
Okay, all right.
48-45. Benson fans right next to me getting crazy. Up and good with the first one, Dawson Judd.
Man, Dominic Villa with a very quick break back on the court right away. Coming in for Luke Chapman. That's a 4-point lead for the Bobcats.
That's big here with under 3 minutes to play,
yes,
Dave.
sir. BISBEE getting loud over there.
Dawson Judd go with the second one, 50 to 45.
Dawson Judd's like, I'm the quarterback. You think you're going to phase me with some banging?
Sebastian Lopez bringing the ball up for the BISBEE Pumas. Throwing it in the corner, Luis Ramirez. Back to Hunter Wright. Hunter Wright trying to work his open shot, throws it into Lopez. Mike Hernandez says there was nowhere on that one to go. Jump ball, possession arrow. Going to the Bobcats.
Yeah, no, Hunter Wright with the poor decision. He wants to get the ball to the post, but there was 3 Bobcats around him. There was no way that ball was getting to Lopez. There was no way. And Hernandez calling for that full court press. Here's the thing, when you're doing a full court press, don't even worry about the inbounder. Have an extra defender up so they have nowhere to go with that ball. Like, don't worry about the person who's inbounding the ball. See how Lopez is playing in the middle right here around that one-on-one? That's what you want to do.
Dominic Villa.
Right now, they need to turn
away from Hunter Wright. He picks his dribble up. Dominic Villa able to get away from Hunter Wright. Villa inside to Harley Van Warmer. That's going to be Ruben Navarro. Good decision. No, never mind. Hunter Wright, quick hands. Tips the ball away. Hunter Wright now bringing it up, and he's going to turn that right back over. Dawson Judd to Dominic Villa. Great finish from Villa.
And that is a huge lead for the Benson Bobcats. BISBEE now in a position where they have to play perfect basketball or they're going to get upset at home.
Andre Molina 52 to 45. Luis Ramirez with it. Cisco Kid. Sebastian Lopez, 3-pointer. That's going to be short. Good rebound from Ashave on the inside. That's going to be a travel.
Benson well traveled. You see how many fans they have over there tonight?
Eddie Andrade will check in as Hunter Wright limps over to the bench. Something to pay attention to. Only 2 minutes left. If he can't go, that is an enormous loss for the Pumas.
I don't know if it's a calf or an ankle. Not sure.
5-second violation on Mason McIntyre is going to give the ball back to the Pumas. We've seen this, Dave. Nervy moments at the end of games, and sometimes the teams just lose their cool.
Oh, was that a hand-wrapped gift for the BISBEE Pumas or what? Under 2 minutes, but they're still down 7. That's going to be a tough ass for BISBEE.
Lopez at the free throw line, rips the net open. 5-point deficit for the Pumas.
My goodness.
He is good. He is good at everything.
He's so good.
McIntyre up to Dawson Judd. Good job beating the trap from the Benson Bobcats.
And it is a calf for Hunter. They're going to try to.
Sebastian Lopez pokes the ball away. It's going to be out on the Pumas, going back to the Bobcats. Good defense from Lopez. 1:41 to play. 5-point lead for the Benson Bobcats.
BISBEE's going to have to tighten up their defensive shoelaces right here, and Benson can put it away. I say one more basket. This game's over.
Dominic Villa with the ball.
Good hard defense from the Cisco kid. He's had a good game.
Cisco Ashave on him. Villa gets around, and that's going to be a foul. Offensive foul. Did he hook him? He said he grabbed his head. Dave Davies not happy about that one. Surprise, surprise. Ball turns back over to the BISBEE Pumas.
I'm happy. Just show Coach Matia.
I said everything you need to say. Sebastian Lopez with the ball. Luis Ramirez. Molina thought about it. Decides better of it.
Might have had to pull that one.
Luis Ramirez, the 3 ball. Good! 2-point deficit now for the Pumas. Dominic Villa with it. He's got 2 on him. Dominic Villa over to McIntyre. Up to Harley Van Warmer. Luke Chapman, he's made his last 4. In and out. Can't get that one to go. That's going to be a foul. BISBEE Pumas, 103 down 2. A chance to tie or take the lead.
Now, here's something to keep an eye on. There's 1:03 on that clock. That's the 4th team foul on the Benson Bobcats. So Benson is going to have to be really careful defensively, or they're going to let BISBEE get a chance to tie this thing, possibly take the lead on the free throw line. That's the last thing you want to ever see as the opposing team.
Timeout, head coach Alex Montiel for the Benson Bobcats. 1:03 to play, 52 to 50. My goodness, what a game we have here, folks. One last time, I'd like to thank Synergy Home Care of Sierra Vista, providing non-medical home care to all of Santa Cruz and Cochise County. Call them today at 520-685-1035.
And the viewers just keep piling up. Thank you, everybody, for joining us at Cool FM Live. One last time, I'm going to thank Allo Fiber, your new home team for internet, television, and phone. Go to allofiber.com to learn the difference.
And then we just finished broadcasting our highest viewed ladies game of the night as Kaylee Taylor was trying to crack her 1,000th point. Head coach Taylor decided we'll do that at home, to the chagrin of both of us. And now what a ball game we had. It's almost like we called this when we walked into the gym. You said it first. I'll give you the props.
Oh,
it's going to be a barn burner today.
It was too easy. All 4 of our 2A teams are so evenly matched. There is no more Jose Mendez anymore. There is no House of Pain for the Benson Bobcats anymore. All of our teams are evenly matched.
Now there's Caden Hooper from the Wilcox Cowboys, who's been playing very well lately.
No more Malachi for Tombstone.
Hunter Wright, we crossed the minute threshold in this ball game. Andrade into Lopez. Sebastian Lopez, 2 on him. He's going to dribble out and go back to the top of the key. He's got Dominic Villa on him. Sebastian Lopez against Dominic Villa. Lopez has the strength advantage.
He has Hunter wide open.
Eddie Andrade for 3 in the lead. 53-52, a 1-point Puma lead. 38 seconds.
My goodness.
Dominic Villa up to Luke Chapman. Good catch there from Chapman. Luke Chapman gets by Lopez. Luke Chapman looking for Van Warmer. No good. Ball stays with the Bobcats.
That's
28 seconds and a 1-point Bobcat deficit.
Lopez had to be careful in that reach around. They call you for fouls on that. So he needs to be careful. But here we go. Benson with a chance to win this game.
He's done it a few times and they let it go, so it would be criminal if they called it now. Dominic Villa. They definitely want him taking the shot. What a pass inside to McIntyre, who loses the ball. It's going to be a jump ball possession arrow to the BISBEE Pumas. 1-point lead, 25 seconds to go. BISBEE's turned this game on its head. Dave, they were down 8 points. Or 7, I can't remember.
And once again, we've been seeing this for 3 years. The BISBEE Pumas have a chance to play hot potato with this basketball and just walk away with the win. We saw it earlier a couple of weeks ago where they had that position and they weren't able to finish off the game. There was a late turnover. So let's see if BISBEE can just hold on to the ball or if Benson can create another turnover like so many teams find themselves being able to do against the Pumas.
25 seconds. And this ball game, BISBEE Pumas back and forth affair, Dave. We had the Pumas with the 10-point lead. We had the Bobcats with an 8-point lead. And now every water finds its level. And we are 53-52 between 2 evenly matched teams. Benson, how do you defend this? 25 seconds. Do you go for the foul right away? I feel like if you have Sebastian
You try to steal the inbounds pass is what you try to do.
So let's say Sebastian gets the ball. Do you send him to the line?
If that's what it comes to, if they are able to successfully get the inbounds past him, you can pretty much, other than Hunter Wright.
I was going to say anyone but Hunter,
You can confidently foul any of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not that they can't make 2, but they have not been able to show the ability to do that so far.
And maybe not Lopez. Lopez has ice in his veins. If he was ever going to make free throws, it'd be with the game on the line. Maybe you do send Andrade or Ashave or even Luis Ramirez to the line. We'll have to see how the Benson Bobcats play this, how they draw it up.
The guys that aren't used to taking the big shots.
Benson Bobcat, let's not count him out. The very good defensive team, let's not count him out from just getting this ball.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Step number 1 is getting the ball in bounds. If Benson can prevent that.
Eddie Andrade is going to take the inbounds pass.
Here, I don't have anybody on the ball. I have a 4th defender in the middle of this.
Yeah, give him 5 seconds to get it in.
It doesn't do any good.
Unless he knocks the ball away and catches it.
Yeah, that's a 5-percenter.
Officials doing a great job building suspense. That's inside to Lopez. He gets away from Dawson Judd right away. Dawson Judd will foul. Alejandro Ocosa says BISBEE is on fire.
SN Fuego for the BISBEE Pumas, but Coach Madia knows exactly what he's doing. Fouls right away. You don't want BISBEE to dribble off 15 seconds off that clock.
You know, we're sitting here talking about it. Anyone but Hunter to take the free throws. Hunter is back in the ball game, by the way. So why not just foul him right away and save the clock?
Yeah, you said ice in his veins. Let's see what the kid's got.
Luke Chapman and Jason Santo checking in the game for the Benson Bobcats. Up and good with the first one. 2-point lead. Alejandro goes in the. Oh no, I just said that.
Lopez is roughly around a 60% free throw shooter, but you said ice in his veins.
Some people, Dave, you know this from me. You say it on the golf course every time. Do I have to put money on this for you to start playing well? Some people just rise to the occasion.
And this free throw would be huge for BISBEE.
Good 3-point Puma lead, 55-52. Timeout. Head coach Mike Hernandez from the BISBEE Pumas. 23 seconds left to go in this ball game.
And ordinarily, you could foul right here to put him on the line, but they only have 1 team foul. So unless they just want to commit to fouling after fouling after fouling after fouling, Mike Hernandez is going to have to draw something defensively to try to keep Dominic Villa from putting that dart in their eyeballs, which you know that he can do.
Either Villa or Chapman. Now, Villa hasn't taken a lot of shots tonight. He's been more of the facilitator. Obviously, the defensive game plan for the Pumas is to deny Villa any opportunities.
But you said Chapman too, though. Chapman's been hot.
He missed his last one. That's what I'm worried about. He dribbled, he worked his own
He's
shot
only
and
a
missed it.
sophomore.
He is only a, wow, really? Luke Chapman, only a sophomore. Holy moly.
Well,
Jason
I
Santo
told
as
Coach
well.
Montillo double overtime, so if so, he better drop a great play to open up a three-point shot. I bet you this game goes to overtime. It's just been like that all year.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live. Don't forget to like the Cool FM Live page, the Cool FM Live sports page, and follow the YouTube page where it makes it a lot easier to watch these broadcasts, especially on your big screen TV, because everyone's got one. They're super cheap nowadays.
Oh, they're going to run a full court defense. I would have been contented to sit in the half court and wait for them.
EHTELL says Pumas all the way. They want to make it difficult, but Dominic
Because
Villa
of that, now they have a numbers advantage.
has the numbers advantage. Dominic Villa, he's going to dribble into Hunter Wright. That ball's going to be taken away by Sebastian Lopez, and Lopez is going to be fouled by McIntyre.
And one free throw puts the game away for the BISBEE Pumas. Sebastian Lopez, he has a ton of steals this game. I don't have an accurate count on it.
Dominic Villa saying that he was fouled, but Dave, I feel like he dribbled himself into some trouble there.
He did. He absolutely did. He had the numbers game. As soon as he broke it, they had a 3-on-2.
Gotta pop that three.
Well, he popped the three, but he could have kicked it out. They had the numbers advantage right there.
Dominic Villa trying to be a little too unselfish.
But yeah, you're right. He
with that
could have
one.
pulled that too.
Sebastian Lopez no good with the first one. Not over yet, folks. 16 seconds in this ball game.
If he got that ice in his blood, he makes his free throw.
I'm just saying, from a fan perspective, there's no one I want taking the shot over the BENSON Bobcats other than Dominic Villa. Good on the second one, 4-point lead. That's a huge 4-point lead for the BISBEE Pumas. Andre Molina checks into the game.
Yep, and all of a sudden, Benson has 16 seconds, and that's a timeout by Coach Montillo.
Full timeout from head coach Alex Montillo for the BENSON Bobcats. Drama personified in Bisbee, Arizona. The first game wasn't like this. Comfortable victory for the BENSON Bobcats. We got to do the Kaylee Taylor Showcase, which we've been waiting to do for a long time
Yeah, you're
now.
not wrong. 2 years.
And we came here because we knew this ball game was going to be evenly matched. We have 4 points in 16 seconds for the BENSON Bobcats.
Now, this is not, we're
not done.
Not even close. A quick three by Benson, and then you go right back to the free throw game. You foul a Bisbee. If you were able to make a three within 3 seconds, you foul Bisbee, put him back on the line, you start playing that game.
First step, Dave, you have to make that. You have to
do it quickly.
2-point, 3-point, doesn't matter. 2-point. I'm actually throwing that one into Dawson Judd or somebody, getting it up the glass.
You could get a quick 2-pointer into Holly Van Warmer like that. Like that.
Well, I say Dawson Judd, Van Warmer.
Well, yeah, you're right. Whatever. You can get an inside shot really quick. Jason Santo,
yeah. Van Warmer is on the bench here noticeably for the BENSON Bobcats. David Zamudio says, Bisbee, you got this. I think it says slow connection.
If they only had a silky left-handed three-point shooter out there. And this is what I thought. This is what. Yeah, you don't need to run a full court defense right here.
Andre Molina has to tuck in his
shirt. All you can do is actually foul them.
16 seconds, Mason McIntyre. Looking for the Villa's open. He shows for it. 15 seconds. Dominic Villa, good spin move by Hunter Wright. Dominic Villa going in the lane. Luke Chapman, corner three. In! Whoa! 7 seconds and a timeout from head coach Alex Montillo. They say 2-pointer.
No, that's a three.
That was a three.
That was a three all day. That's 3 points.
Referee coming over.
That was a 3-point shot.
It should be a 1-point ball game.
They
did. Okay, here we go. 56-55. I hate when that happens. We had such a good thing going. 56-55. 7 seconds left. A foul, Dave. 2 free throws, and it's either a 2 or 3-point game. You called it. 16 seconds. You said this game is far from over.
Well, again, here we go. We're going to play the free throw game. The only problem is you're only going to have, regardless whether it's 2 points, 1 point, 3 points, you're only going to have about 6 seconds on that clock to get that ball the length of the court up for a heave.
And that's not taking into account Sebastian Lopez's speed. He can run away from contact.
Oh, absolutely. If he gets the ball in his hands, he's gone.
We're done. We've got 50 ad reads. Thank you, everyone. Support the businesses that support your community. All their contact info in the chat. They are going to throw this to Lopez. Dangerous pass. Lopez does get away momentarily. 5:53. You said it. 6 seconds on the clock. Alex Montillo, head coach, not happy with the defense there.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is he upset about?
Well, they threw the ball up to Lopez, and 2 people were around him from Benson. I thought that ball was going to be turned over.
All you got to do is punch up and poke the ball out of there.
Sebastian Lopez. 1-point Puma lead up in. No good with the first one.
The Benson girls are having too much fun next to us.
They are. This is why I sit over here. Clarissa Patino in the chat, or Clarice Patino in the chat says, "Go Luke."
Big free throw for Lopez.
Oh no. Lopez misses. Jason Santo, timeout. No, the ball's turned. Oh.
He travels.
Santo stepped out of bounds. I think Coach Montillo got the timeout called.
And we got a conference.
Already? What do we got, Dave?
I don't know. That could be one of 3 different things. It could be a timeout. It could be he stepped out of bounds. It could be he traveled.
Timeout Montillo. Benson's going to get the ball. Big timeout. Coach Montillo, I will say he called the timeout even before Jason Santo had the ball. So
this isn't football. Like, you can't preemptively call the timeout.
No, but they had the ball. They swung it out to Santo. And before Santo even had possession, he was calling timeout.
Oh, Coach Hernandez is about to have an aneurysm right now. He thought the game was over. Oh, make sure they don't call a tech.
Yeah. Dave, you're not wrong.
A technical
Sebastian
foul.
Lopez telling everyone to calm down in not so calming words. We don't
have our instant replay tonight, so we're not sure. But a technical foul would end this game for the Benson Bobcats. If Bisbee gets a technical, Dawson Judd's going to go to the line and win the game.
If Bisbee gets the technical called on them, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. 3.9 seconds, 1-point lead for the Bisbee Pumas.
And 83 concurrent viewers here on Cool FM Live on Thursday night. Let's go.
Holiday basketball, folks. It's fantastic. Shout out to Alex Guerra from Casa de la Paz Hospice. You can sponsor us.
Yes, if you want to advertise with these games, if we get personal sponsors, that list of sponsors we read gets cut way down, and you're going to hear your business a lot. All you have to do is message us. We have a full slate of games next week.
Mason McIntyre all the way up. It's going to hit off Dominic Villa. Going back to the Pumas. Another correct call.
Whoa, we got an injured player.
Oh, no, that's Hunter Wright. No, it's not.
No, there's somebody hurt. Who is that?
The official says, and he's holding his ankle, so the official looks shell-shocked. We got to get the camera off that one.
Oh, he's up.
That's Cisco kid, Cisco Ashave.
He's had a huge game tonight. Huge game.
Okay. I looked for a second, and I thought maybe it was dangling.
The way the ref called him over.
All right. Thank goodness Cisco is limping off the court. I will say 14 Bisbee Pumas went for that ball, so of course that was going to happen. And I always say, Dave, the hardwood is very unforgiving in basketball.
Yeah, I mean, ankle is the injury that you deal with the most as a basketball player. All broken fingers and the ankle. All the time.
1-point lead. Luis Ramirez, 2 seconds. Ruben Navarro fouls him. There's going to be, I think, 0.4 seconds on the clock. Luis Ramirez gets up and at him.
And there's no longer enough time for the Benson Bobcats to get up a shot. That's it. This game is over.
If they keep it at 0.15, but the foul occurred with at least 0.5 seconds on the clock. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Oh, it's always better when they don't know the camera's on them.
He got you that time. Y'all didn't know.
Luis Ramirez, good with the first one. 2-point game. They have enough time, the Benson Bobcats, to tip it in, which is saying something. But they have to keep this. Luis has to. Well, it doesn't matter. They're going to have to get the rebound if he misses. Luis, good 3-point lead.
Yeah, full
Dawson Judd all the way up. That's not going to do it. And Hunter Wright closes out the game for the Bisbee Pumas. They take this one 58-55.
What a game. I promise you a classic one. We got another one here in Bisbee, Arizona. A tight 3-point game, back and forth affair. Both teams had 8, 9-point leads in this game. The BISBEE Pumas just persevered a little more tonight.
What a ball game, folks. We're going to give you a break momentarily. We'll get a couple players up here from the BISBEE Pumas to interview after this game. 58-55, and what was a great game and a barn burner. Stick around. Let's hear what the boys have to say after an emotional victory in Bisbee, Arizona.
I'd want Cisco, but he just hurt himself.
Dave's going to go over and try to get some kids. Call Cisco over. I'm sure he'll get there. Call Cisco. On the chat says Bisbee all the way. Rita Carlos finally chatting, says Pumas #1. David Zamudio also says let's go, and Alejandro Cochise says no. We're gonna get someone over here, folks, momentarily. In the chat says that's okay, Mio. Another great game here on Cool FM Live. And it looks like we've got Hunter Wright going to join us here for the BISBEE Pumas. We have Alejandro Coza in the chat, says, Luis! Anywhere you want to stand, Hunter, is fine. The Hunter Wright. Hunter, first things first, give us your raw emotions after a victory like that. How are you feeling?
You know, we worked really hard this week, you know. We really needed this win. We needed to come back because, you know, we lost our Wilcox game here.
Double overtime.
Yeah, again, you know, we had to come back.
Now, I made this really clear to you after the ring ceremony on Friday. We went over to the ballpark. We were talking. I made it very clear to you, I'm not your coach, but I said you need to be a little more aggressive in this offense. The last 2 games I've watched, that's what I've seen out of you. Has that become a focal point for you to be a little more aggressive with your offense?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you've taken the second scoring mantra as well, and you hit some big shots here. Not from Zamudio range. Zamudio was in the chat watching, by the way. But yeah, like Dave said, you're trying to be more aggressive, and it looks like that's translated to the team because we saw Cisco do it, we saw Andre do it. Is that something everyone's trying to get acclimated to? Is just taking more shots and trying to put the ball in the net a little bit more?
Yeah. Everyone's developing, you know. We push the energy, you know. I don't know.
I wanted to get Cisco over here as well, but he had hurt his ankle at the end of the game, so I'm not going to make him limp up the bleachers.
Yeah.
But great team effort tonight against Benson. You guys were up 8. They were up 8. You guys made the big shots when you needed them. But coming to the offensive, Hunter Wright.
Thank you.
Great question.
You're not done yet. You get to do the Hunter Wright thing in a minute.
So we're sitting here watching this game. You guys were up 10. You came out a little bit slow. You guys have been known to say that. You say that you come out slow in the third quarter. Was there a little bit of complacency coming out in the quarter, or did you think Benson just came out on fire and there's nothing you could do?
They definitely came out hot, but, you know, we adjusted. So
yeah, for sure, the adjustments happen. You guys are down 8. Give us what's going on. It didn't seem like you guys blinked, but what's going through your head when you find yourself down 8, or even at the end of the game when there's 2 minutes left and you're down by multiple possessions? Give us the mindset of the team. Nobody hung their head. Emotionally, what were you guys feeling?
Well, you know, our coach always told us, no matter how much you're down, never hang your head, you know?
Yeah, for sure. You did.
Well, Hunter, thanks for joining us. The floor is yours. Cool FM is watching. Thank anybody you want to thank. Say whatever you want to say, as long as it's clean, of course.
I want to thank all my family for being here and supporting me. Thank you.
Hunter Wright, everybody.
The Hunter.
Mr. Hunter Wright. We'll see him in baseball season as well, folks. What a game we had in Bisbee, Arizona. We would not have had it any other way. 3-point victory for the BISBEE Pumas. Dave Davies, your final thoughts before we get out of here.
Another barn burner, another 2A classic put on by all of our kids. Benson, get home safe. We have a full schedule next week. We got Buena twice. You'll be in Benson, Arizona. I'll be back here in Bisbee next Thursday.
Well, I never commit to anything.
Yeah,
brother.
okay. Probably in Benson, Arizona. We'll be at Buena twice next week. We'll be in Bisbee again next Thursday. Thank you, everybody, for joining us again. I mean, I'm not going to say you're welcome. The kids say you're welcome for the show.
Absolutely. And one last time, I want to shout out Kaylee Taylor. If you're in the Benson area tomorrow, go out and watch her score her 1,000th career point. That's going to do it.
She saved it for y'all.
From Bisbee, Arizona, for Dave Davies, I'm Paul Porter. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Cool FM Live. We'll see you next time.